Today we're going to be checking out one of the latest gems from MSI, the MSI MPG271QRX, which is one of the first QD OLED monitors with a 360Hz refresh rate. But as we all know, OLED does come at a price, and a very high one at that, so its features have to stand out at the very least. Does it meet this requirement though? We'll find out today, so let's get to it. As of today, 360Hz is the highest refresh rate you'll find for any OLED monitor out there, and believe it or not, the 360Hz OLED combo is already sufficient to make this monitor reach speeds similar to those of 560Hz LCD monitors. OLED is well known for its lightning-fast response time, and this one pushes that to new heights because of its 360Hz. It reaches an exorbitant 0.3 ms at 360Hz, with minimal reductions as the Hertz decreases. So even if your graphics card and CPU can't push higher FPS than 240, you'll still notice the impressive response time speeds. The reason we say some low and mid-end cards may not be able to give higher than 240 FPS stems from the resolution of this monitor. It is a 27-inch screen with 1440p resolution, which correlates to around 43.75% more pixels than 1080p. Sure, it is not 4K levels of demanding, but some cards still struggle with that resolution. Now, the PPI is good, sure, but OLEDs tend to struggle to deliver sharp text clarity. Thankfully, the QD OLEDs presented a massive improvement over the WOLEDs from last year when it comes to text clarity, and this one is just a step closer to RGB stripe levels. But still, keep that in mind if you plan on reading a lot on this monitor. Having said that, let's get to the second most attractive feature of this monitor, its OLED panel. With OLED, each pixel is self-lit, meaning that the display can turn on or off each individual pixel to display precise and accurate shadows in dark spaces. That leads to the deep blacks and accurate whites OLEDs are known for. Now, this monitor has a glossy QD OLED, which tends to reflect ambient light a bit more, leading to less deep blacks when light sources are in front of the screen. Of course, you can avoid that by using the monitor with dim lights in the room or in a completely dark room, so if you play mainly during the night, that won't be a problem. When it comes to burn-in, MSI does have a set of features to prevent that, and gives the buyer a 3-year OLED warranty. But even so, it is advisable to turn the anti-burn-in features on so that your monitor will last longer than those 3 years. It has pixel shifting, static screen detection, pixel refresh, multi-logo detection, boundary detection, and taskbar detection. Many of the features are disabled by default, so activate them manually to be on the safe side. Besides that, this monitor covers up to 99% of the DCI-P3 color space, delivering vibrant colors, but they'll end up being oversaturated in normal applications and videos. After calibration, though, the vibrant red hues become less pronounced. The MSI MPG271QRX can reach up to 250 nits max, which is enough for a dark room. If you turn on HDR, though, the monitor can reach up to 1000 nits. So yeah, what we have here is pretty much a jack of all trades. It has premium gaming features for the pro players out there, but if you prefer story-driven games, it also has deep blacks and vibrant colors to aid with immersion. The Dell Alienware AW2725DF has pretty much the same features and is often priced the same, so go with whichever one is the cheapest for you. You can check its prices in the description. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for our next videos.